Hey everybody, Joe, Passion on the Chain here. Made some popcorn for myself. I'm really excited. I got to a working version of a test app for the interview I have on Thursday. So, I'm rewarding myself with popcorn. I actually stopped eating popcorn for a couple days, because I thought it was giving me carb cravings, but I realized it wasn't, and I don't know exactly what was going on. It's possible, because I also started vitamins. It's possible I was having vitamin deficiencies, and that was making me crave the wrong types of food. So I'm not entirely sure what happened. I don't crave it anymore, but it's a nice reward for me. I can fit it in my calorie budget pretty easily. So I'm going to talk today about something I was thinking about. A really interesting concept. I want to hash out further, but I want to introduce you. I'll do it right now. And that is that most of the things that we do, a lot of our conflicts inside, are a conflict between our now selves, our immediate future selves, and our long-term future selves. The part of ourselves that wants rewards now, and the part of ourselves that wants rewards in a long time from now. I came to this conclusion on my own, but it is similar to what Freud talks about as the conflict between the id and the superego creates the ego. The id meaning the instincts and animalistic urges, and the superego meaning our morality and our conscience. It's a different concept, because it's not exactly your base instincts versus your conscience. It's more so, what do you want to do? What would make you happy now versus what would make your future self happy? It's almost like you have to align those things. And that's why living a passionate life makes sense, because it's the answer. Because future self, to help future self, you make a lot of money. You put in work now to make money so that you're happy in the future, right? You put in work now at the gym, and you don't eat everything you want because you want to be fit and healthy in the future. These things are things that we sacrifice in the now for the future. But if you sacrifice too much, then the current you is going to get mad. And so that's when you go off your diet and you binge. Or that's when you dive into your savings and you spend everything. Because immediate you is not getting what it wants. It wants to be happy too. And that is the immediate pleasures of going to the movies, of eating cheesecake, of doing these things that make you happy, right? So how do you resolve the conflict? Do you give each one half of what it wants? Because ultimately that's not great. Or do you find a life that fits, do you find a lifestyle that fits both? That makes both parts of you happy, the now you and the future you. And that is like, okay, so if we're talking about money, right? Then the example would be, for me, how do I make money so that I can still do what I want? Either make money in a way I don't have to do anything, or make money through doing the things I like. And that would be me doing photography for money, right? Or me making a lot of money and investing all that money, and then I live off the investments and I can still do what I want. That makes me happy in the future because the money's coming in, and it makes me happy now because I'm doing what I like, or at least in the approximation of it. So it's an interesting question I want to put in your minds. I can talk a lot more about it, but because I want to hash out a bunch of vlogs, right now I'm not focusing on quality, I'm focusing on quantity, and that will be the case through the end of this challenge. So please bear with me. I will spend a lot more time on the vlogs starting on next year once I'm done with my challenge, and I'm excited for that time. Until then, bye.